Okay, y'all, welcome to it. The What More Can I Say episode 201, which starts the new journey of podcasting 3 days a week. Woo, woo.
Woo, woo.
Ryder, you ready for this?
Every day, all day.
It's a lot. It's a lot you got to deal with these people over here, Ryder. Okay, all right. All right, well, hey, you already know I'm one of your hosts, Kapone. Let me go ahead and introduce the other members of the pod. She's the first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pod. She's fluffy and fine. Her name's KeKe.
Hello, friends.
What's up, KeKe?
How you feeling?
Good.
Okay, good.
How you feel about us doing it 3 days a week? You excited to see our beautiful faces this much?
I am so excited. I've never wanted to see y'all more in my life. I am so excited. You have no idea. I couldn't even sleep last night. So excited. So excited.
KeKe.
Yes.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
What? I am happy. Let me tell you something. I'm happy to be here. I have I get to do in my spirit. You know, some people wake up and say, I have to do the podcast. No, we get to do this.
Come on now.
We get to do this. So I have a get to do in my spirit. I'm very blessed and very happy.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
God is good.
There it is. The funny man of the pod, the little bro of the pod, and the man who has a new pop-up, a second pop-up.
Oh,
Zach Boog.
Yes.
Woo-woo.
Y'all come up to the second
Woo-woo.
pop-up comedy show. What's going on, y'all?
Woo-woo.
3 days a week. We are really working, y'all.
Yes.
We are working. It feels good. One thing I do want to bring up real quick is Ryder. Ryder, you said your back was hurting. Why your back hurt?
What?
He just coughed he said he coughed and his back started hurting. That's the story. You
Sound
sticking
like
with
the vid.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. All I know is it's Monday, weekend, your back hurt.
Oh, right.
Well, I know you blew a back out. Somebody blew your back out.
Oh, God, no.
Love going bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang,
Hey,
bang.
my love. No, don't give me that. That's
Ryder
my
was
song.
trying some new stuff.
Ryder be with the ladies. He be with the ladies.
And then he come in talking about my back hurt.
I was like, Dad, I ran into quite a few of Ryder's friends
Same.
that are all female.
Yes.
Yes. They always talk about how good he can cook it. Everything.
Uh-huh.
Man,
Yeah.
You know, I know Ryder. Really? Well, what else?
Well,
right.
I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ryder's a special guy with the ladies out here, man.
Yes, he
Y'all
is.
going crazy. Let's jump to it, though, man. Let's get right into it. Yella Beezy granted a $2 million bond following the arrest of Mo3 in the Capitol murder case. Yella Beezy, run. Okay, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about this, though? He got a bond, though.
$2 million.
That's a big deal.
I'm scared.
Because there's still a little
What's the latest?
doubt. I think if you really did it, though, do you get a bond? If they think you really did it, do you get a bond?
Yeah, you can get a bond. You don't get they think you are a flight risk, that's when you don't get it. So they think you're going to go somewhere. And maybe they looking at him like, where you going? You know what I'm saying?
Man, they got tunnels in Texas.
They do. They do. And that's why I'm kind of scared. This whole thing is crazy because I don't know what it is about Texas. Why y'all running down each other on the expressway?
That's crazy.
Like they getting out the car on the E-way to kill each other in
That's right.
Texas. That's another level.
That's on me, baby.
Okay. And I love me some Mo3. But you know, and if you listen to the lyrics of his song, he talked about everything he did allegedly. And if he did what he say he did, then this is always going to be the outcome. Your turn is going to come. I didn't think it would be at the hands of Yella Beezy. You know, when I hear that's on me, baby.
That's on me,
you know,
baby.
and his little haircut, he don't look like a guy that would want to be involved in this, but it's given very much he is a part of it, and we're going to have to wait and see how it play out.
I never even knew that they were beefing. You know,
Right.
I didn't know that there was a beef between Yella Beezy and them, but apparently their cliques have been going back and forth. I'm just curious to see how this all plays out. You know, capital murder, meaning that he could end up getting capital punishment, and if he could, I guess maximum sentence would be the death penalty. You know, they do that in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Trump just signed something where they could do it. You know, usually they do a lethal injection. Now I think they can shoot you to death. Something great.
Oof.
For real. It's craziness out here.
But why y'all wait till y'all get famous to do this? Like Mo3 finally popped off. Yella Beezy finally popped off. Y'all have everything now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have access now to a better life. Is it that deep?
Every dude that I know that I've ever got that's a gangster that's got famous, when I ask them this question, they're like, they don't realize they're famous. Because the people that they around them, that are staying around them, they still know them from being a gangster.
Yeah.
everybody knows them as a gangster. Everybody still, it's all the same. It's hard for them to even picture being world famous. It's hard for them to be picture being nationally famous. They just still a gangster in their mind, and they handle the way gangster stuff.
And I also think that's the norm. I know it sounds weird, but that's the normal part of their life now. So it's like, I blew up to this thing. I want to show people I ain't changed. I'm not different. I'm the same dude. You can't talk to me crazy. I don't care if I got money. You think you can try me now because I'm this? You can't. It's that ego, that male, that what I call that masculinity that we think is masculine is really stupid. That's what it. That's
no, Zach.
Uh-oh.
No.
What?
That's not fair.
What? It's not
because
fair.
I believe when you get angry, you go back to your lowest compound. You go back to what you used to doing. I think, like, let's just bring it up. I hate to bring it up, but let's bring it up. A Will Smith moment. Will Smith from Philly. And when you talk about somebody's woman in front of people, embarrassing, and you trying to embarrass my lady, I'm going to get mad. I go back to the lowest, which is to smack you.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna do.
No. But I'm saying that it's not it's not out of the question to see people when they get angry. They go back to the lowest compound. Like you just saw the coach from UConn.
Tone, that's knee-jerk reaction stuff. If I'm angry at somebody talking about my woman while he's talking about my woman, and I have a knee-jerk reaction, that's different than what they accusing Yella Beezy of, putting money on somebody's head. That's not the same thing. That's a thought-out criminal activity that you have to think about, find somebody, get the money, do all this, and then
you don't
be like,
think you don't think Yella Beezy, being a gangster, gets mad and be like, man, what the fuck, man, go kill that nigga. Here, you don't think it happens that fast? You think he gotta go? Hey, is there anybody available to go get Mo 3?
He sent out an email.
You think that's what it is? He's a gangster.
I think
he gonna immediately, the people that's next to him are gangsters. He gonna be like, hey man, he gotta go. Here's some bread.
I think way more thought has to go into it, because you're not killing just a Mo blow off the street. You allegedly putting money on somebody's head who's just as big as you. You know the consequences that come behind that.
If you
think, okay, let me ask you this. Do you think nobody in his life has ever made him this mad? Let me ask you something. Do you think just putting money on somebody's head is just the simplest, easiest thing to do?
To a gangster, yes.
No, it's not. That's a last resort thing, because if it wasn't, he'd been locked up by now for murder, or been in jail, or have a long rap sheet. People who think like you talking about, they don't go to the studio and make That's On Me, Baby. They don't. They are gangsters. They are killers, and they've been doing it for a long time.
I don't know, Zach. We know
KeKe,
people. We know people that are in jail right now for the exact same thing, and it can happen really quick.
Yeah.
But they in
I
jail.
bring them up.
What do you think,
bring them
KeKe?
up, but they definitely.
But they in jail right now, right?
Yeah, but we all know a shooter. Oh, I don't want to speak for y'all, but I know if I need to call, I can have this whole y'all.
Damn.
Hey, y'all, handle it real quick. Okay, $35. I get put hits on everybody in here. No, but I feel like when you are upset, you can make that call, especially when you a part of that life.
Yeah.
My thing is, y'all need to stop hiring these hitmen, because y'all keep going to jail. The hitman, he's not understanding the assignment. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, if you a hitman, how the hell you keep getting caught? Then when you get caught, it's only a matter of time before they come get me, because they snitching. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Y'all
So it wouldn't be
paying
happening.
money.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Y'all paying money for these people to go do the job, and they telling on y'all. Stop doing that.
They
Because
think the hitman like the ones in the movies that they pay, and then they come in and they do something and they fly to another foreign city. No, that's not how it goes.
These hitmen getting on the plane and coming right back to Chicago. I need my hitman to move like John Wick. I need him to snipe it out, and I never see him again. He never see me again. It never happened.
That goes back to what I was saying, because I think if you are in the streets and you have beef with somebody, when you in the streets and you are on the same level, guess what you do? You go handle that yourself. And there usually be some thought into it. But when you have money, when you have access, now it's so easy to put money on somebody's head in a much easier way. So now you see people getting caught and all this stuff, because that's not usually how you handle it. Usually you would handle it like, I'm going to see him. Or you and your team, y'all do it together. But now you have money and access. So it's a much quicker, easier, I'm going to put some money on the team. You ain't had $30,000 or $50,000, I don't know how much it costs. But you ain't have unavailable funds to go do it back before you was famous.
Exactly.
So
but what I'm
end up in
saying,
So now y'all agree.
So now you end up
more
in this
times than
situation.
not, more times than not, when you hear these people, when they get up, when they talk about, when they have their remorse after, right? They're like, man, I should have thought it out. I shouldn't have did that. I should have. What you said, you think that it's like a movie. Like they're like, oh man, he did. Let me think about how I'm gonna get to him. No, a lot of the things that happen violent are knee-jerk reactions, and in that lifestyle, I do believe that when somebody pisses you off, you got to go, and they not. And like you said, they not being smart about it. They not like, yo, let me go find John Wick. They going to find folks. Hey, here's a couple dollars for you, and then they go do it, and then they end up telling. They first 48, because somebody's saying you gonna get 100 years in the jail, you better tell. And they telling. That's really all it is. Everything when you, at least I believe, every time I've heard any type of gangster, it's the remorse is always I should have just took one more beat to think about my actions.
Or just do it yourself. Why waste money on somebody that's going to tell on you? I might as well just do the job myself. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Like, if I know I'm hire you and you're going to end up getting caught, then I'm going to end up trying to pay your lawyer fees up until you tell on me because you're going to tell. I might as well just have did it myself. And that's what they need. I mean, hey, if you're going to do it, just do it.
And that's probably why they hadn't done it before in past times, because you have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
And then you end up like, it ain't all that.
It's not worth it. I don't think. I mean, I understand it's a lot more to their stories. It's bodies that have dropped before that get them to this point.
Mm-hmm.
So you kill my homie, I kill your homie. We do it all the way until we kill each other, and vice versa. So I think it's a lot. It is. That's how it be. Like, oh, you kill my friend, I kill my friend. I'm about to kill you. We gonna kill each other until we get to each other. Like, it's like a video game to these people, sometimes. Yeah. But it's stupid, and I think nobody. I mean, at this point, y'all just have so much at stake. Y'all have so much potential, and it's so sad to see you waste your life. Like when you think about Dolph getting killed for what was it, 20 bands or something?
50.
You know what I'm saying? Like you took away young Dolph. Like he was, you know what I'm saying? He had so much to give the world.
Took away young Dolph.
Huh?
I'm just saying. That one always. That one,
bro.
Ooh,
Nipsey, Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Like these are people.
XXXTentacion. Like it's just a lot of people. They like. That's why hip hop's bad. They done knocked off everybody that's good.
Period.
I mean, think about it. What's my man name from Brooklyn? I don't know why I just escaped.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. You wiped out Pop Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
You wiped out Pop Smoke, XXXTentacion, King Von, FBG Duck. You got, I mean, it's a lot of people that passed away that Dolph, that damn.
Yeah.
That's why hip hop where it's at, because y'all just smoked everybody that was really, really good. Mm-hmm. Like, really good. Not a little bit.
And before they reach their potential, too. Like, their full potential.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see their full potential.
That is crazy. It's crazy. Let's see this. Jay-Z and Beyonce are considering taking legal action against Kanye. According to page 6, Jay-Z and Beyonce are considering to take that legal action against Ye following the attacks of their 2 youngest kids on X with that crazy rant he made. Anybody want to jump in on that?
It's time. It's time. It's time for Kanye to be held accountable for his actions. And I hate that it has gotten to this point, but it is time. They waste no time assigning conservators to women like Wendy Williams, Britney Spears. When you got Kanye out here ranting for years and doing all kind of crazy stuff and nobody steps in, I think it's time.
Zach?
He lost me. I've never.
This is your favorite artist of all time, right?
One of my favorite artists of all time. Yeah.
Is it? What? Don't you have him over Future for you?
Absolutely. Ye was. Yeah.
Right.
Sure. Ye was that for me. You know what I'm saying? But he lost me, and I done rode with him through a lot of turbulent times.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of turbulent times. Like it's just. I would come up with excuses, but when you start talking about somebody else's kids and the manner that he was talking about, I can't. It's man, you have lost your mind. You have lost your mind, and I don't want to hear the medicine and he on this and he need help and he miss his mom. We all miss our mamas.
Come on, don't.
Okay, you ain't the only nigga mama died.
Period.
Come on, man. Let's knock it off. I miss Granny a lot, but I ain't never just gonna be on Twitter just saying anything, man. We don't want to hear that no more.
Nope.
You were choosing to do that, man. You choosing to do
That's
that.
right.
You choosing to do that, and it's because it seems like this. first he started off in this complex of I'm like a God complex. Then that turned into I don't have fear of nothing. I'm not scared of y'all. Right? I'll say whatever I want, freedom of speech. It was almost like he was advocating for freedom of speech. But now it's went to a whole nother level of just disrespect. And it's no consequence to what I say because I'm Kanye. And it shouldn't be like that. It's consequences to things you say.
Yeah.
On a public forum. That's...
Jay-Z suing Kanye to me is the craziest thing I've ever heard. Jay-Z and Beyonce suing Kanye is the craziest thing I ever heard. I understand why, but do you know the headlines it's going to be like Jay-Z and Beyonce are suing Kanye West for X amount of millions of dollars, and they're going to win.
Absolutely.
And they're going to win.
Absolutely.
Like you did crashed out in a way that just nobody can defend it anymore.
No, and you're about to get the attention you're looking for.
Yep. Let's keep it moving, man. Speaking of attention, I don't know if you guys know Favio Foreign. He's been in jail since January.
You know what's crazy to me is that he been in jail since January and nobody missed him. Like nobody was like, where is Favio? Ain't nobody been like, we missed Favio in the streets. Where's the music? Nobody missed you. Because we didn't know until they told us. Nobody knew he was in jail. That, to me, is very alarming. You know what I'm saying? That is very...
Got some work to do?
You got some work to do. You got a lot to go, you know what I'm saying, that you need to focus on. Because if Tom Kapone go off the radio for since January and nobody says,
it's bad look. That's messed up.
No, I'm just saying, like... that's a problem.
if we just stop doing the pod,
and nobody said
somebody gonna be like, "Hey, have y'all seen them?
Right?
Okay,
like,
Favio been locked up since January, and we just heard about it in March.
And his team,
the end of March.
His team probably put it out too.
Yeah,
like so we could talk about him.
Damn, Favio. And what it says is he's been in jail for allegedly pointing a gun at a woman who asked him to help her with a jump for her car. Now, in New York, the gun laws are
crazy,
wild.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you put a gun on a lady? Like, what you was doing, bro?
I knew someone right with him, though, when I met him.
Allegedly.
Okay. Well, I knew some allegedly went right with him when I met him. Y'all ever met him?
Yeah.
Nice guy. Very nice. But you could tell when you talk to somebody, you like, the elevator don't go all the way up. He a little off. You know what I'm saying?
He eat glue?
Like, you know what I'm saying? He came up here and he was eating noodles and then he went and got a haircut in the parking lot. And I'm like, we got all these rooms. You could get a haircut right here. He was like, no, he just did it next to a plant. It was just a lot. And I was like, from the moment I met him, I'm like, he's nice, but something is not all the way there.
Yeah,
so, yeah. So, they probably need to.
Oh, he touched.
Touch. Yeah.
He just touched.
He don't mean no harm.
That's fuck. He just touched.
He didn't mean to pull that gun on that lady.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if this is true, bro, you gonna have to do some time over doing the dumbest thing ever. At this point, man, for Favio, just come out and start acting. I think he's a better actor than I think he probably be rapping. Just jump into the acting.
I don't know why you think everybody should act, but I just Tone has a thing when rappers can't rap no more just to get on the big screen. Nah, I don't.
Because everybody I saw, like when the career started to go down, they jumped into acting. It did well.
But
like Ludacris, started going down.
He's a good
went
actor.
Went into acting, knocked it out. Will Smith acting, knocked it out.
All of these people are way more talented than Favio.
Come on.
From the raps part of things, I'm just saying. And he don't need to act. He needs to act like get his life together. That's what he needs. That's the only acting he needs to do is get his whole entire life together. Stop pulling out guns on women allegedly if you did. I'm pretty sure there's more to this story other than she needed a jump. It probably was exchange of words or something else is probably there, but that's still not the end result. You should pull a strap on a woman. So, but KeKe say he touched, so.
That's what I think.
Doing that is crazy. Yeah, I had the Harlem Shakes this morning. I ain't feeling good.
You sick?
I think so. So y'all probably be sick later.
Y'all see what's going on, Pop Fam? They start promising all these episodes now. Ryder talking about his back hurt. So I don't want to come here and act like he's sick.
My voice is deeper than what it's normal. Like I don't even. This is not even my voice.
I heard you like that, and you sitting in the chair. He was just sitting in 2 TVs. So I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I ain't coming up in here sick. I'm taking my seat.
Yeah, look, it's all right. Look, elderberry. You good? You be all right. You be all right. Let's get to this. I thought this was interesting. This has been all over everybody's timeline. KeKe, even though you're not into sports, I'm sure you saw it. the video of JuJu Watkins and Washington Commanders Jayden Daniels talking to each other at the game, having a great time, looking like they're having a good time. Their mama came and sat right in the middle of them.
Oh, okay.
Did you
I
see
did
that?
see that, yes.
Yeah, it was like, and everybody like, mom was cock blocking.
But
like,
KeKe didn't know who that man was.
she had no idea. Zach, so let's
She didn't know none of these
catch up on the story.
She
KeKe.
don't know.
And
You
chime
know,
in.
we gotta catch KeKe up.
Yeah.
KeKe, Jayden Daniels is the starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders.
Well, almost
Okay.
went to the Super Bowl.
Washington Commanders is a football team.
Yeah.
They did very well this year. This is his second year playing, and he did. I mean, his first year.
First year,
his
brother.
rookie year, and he did extremely well for a rookie. Won Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
He's a real true baller. The Bears could have got him, but we got Caleb. But that's another story. I'm not mad at Caleb. I just wish we would have got Jay. So now we move on. He was sitting next to JuJu Watkins. JuJu Watkins is a star athlete for
USC.
USC.
Okay.
NIL deals up there. It's like she's a big deal.
So she's gonna be the next girl in
She's
there.
the
Yes.
next. Yeah, she's the next one. She just had to. Only reason she's not in the WNBA right now because of the rules.
Okay.
She's young. Yep.
She was young. All right, so she's a big deal. They were sitting next to each other, chatting it up. You see them smiling. But Mama has already said that she don't play about Jayden, and the only thing that she's worried about with Jayden is these women, and she sat right between them.
I don't blame her. I'm not mad at. So I think you could be selective on this. If I was the mother, if I saw him sitting next to another superstar, by all means,
You gotta let that
lock
ride.
in. Y'all lock in. I like this for y'all.
Yeah.
But just if she was on the bench, if she did not the starting team,
Exactly.
I need to come sit in between my son. I don't blame her. All these
agree with
NFL
this?
players having all these babies everywhere.
Y'all agree?
I know. I agree. I agree with her saying like, yeah, if it's JuJu Watkins, you stand out the way.
Right.
JuJu Williams, you sit between them.
Thank you. Yes.
But it
yes.
was JuJu Watkins, and y'all are still.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo,
That's the problem. Y'all not addressing it. It was you saying if it's another superstar, you wouldn't do it.
If it was another superstar,
It was another superstar.
right. So
Yeah.
Mama wrong.
Mama was wrong for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Mama was
I
wrong for that.
understand Mama though. Mama trying to protect her investment. Okay, because once you start having all these kids, you cutting into what you can do for me and the family. The family business I need you to focus on. And I don't need you running around here with a whole bunch of babies. And actually, matter of fact, I'm on the mama side all the way. Because maybe she doing it to protect JuJu's future too. I don't need you to mess around and get pregnant by my son. Now everybody in the world make my son a villain. Because that's what's going to happen if because they're going to say he ruined her career. Even though she wanted to get it popping too. But they're going to blame him.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
mama actually right. You got to protect your kids in these situations. Because y'all is just out here. Everybody just doing everything.
But
it
here's
look
the thing.
good though.
It
I mean,
don't-
it look
it's
like
the
great.
thing,
Like you
though.
know how you see stuff and it just look good. Like
Yeah.
you saw them two sitting next to each other, it just looked good.
I'm not
That's
saying
like
it
that's
did-
black excellence. You want to see that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it don't look good. I don't care if it look good. But Mama has to realize, and Mama, I say this with love, you going to have to let Jayden learn how to deal with these hoes.
No,
They coming.
I don't
Now,
agree with
listen,
that. Bro.
you have to-
No. Mm-mm.
It's almost a thing. I think of it like this. It's a thing
No
of being
way.
overprotective. Have you ever had the child that's overprotected in high school? They can't go out. They can't do nothing. They can't do this.
They turn out to be
parents-
Tone Capone.
Yep.
No.
They lose their mind when they get
No,
to
they
freedom.
get to college and they lose their mind. All I'm saying is Jayden is 24 years old. He's a grown-ass man. I'm not saying don't interview him, talk to him later, whatever. I don't like her. I'm not saying don't have your voice in it, but still sitting between people like you sitting between teenagers and he 24 is wild. Because eventually, at some point, he gonna be like, "Mama, I got it," and he gonna be grown and inexperienced. And what I would hate to see is 33-year-old Jayden dealing with these hoes who are experienced, and he ain't never dealt with hoes before. His mama always handled it.
No, well,
and
well,
now you in trouble. Now you getting
No.
took for everything because you ain't never dealt with it before.
As
I
long as
probably
I'm alive.
agree with what Zach's saying, and I'll add this to it, KeKe, before you jump in. I probably agree with what he's saying, but it's a way to do it. Like sitting in between them, and like it looked like one point she was like, "Hey, watch the game." Like she was telling him what.
It was overbearing.
That part is a bit much. But having her as a watchful eye, I think is helpful because you end up like an Anthony Edwards. You end up like a Jalen Green. You end up like that. And I'm not saying these are bad situations, but a lot of times when you're young and you've been a young man, I've been a young man, we thinking with the wrong head. We not thinking about things that could happen after and all of the fallout afterwards. I think it's a balance she just needs to find. Right now, she just like, hey, none of you hoes good. I'm keeping y'all away from them. But I think if she finds a balance in it, then it won't turn out the way you
I
think.
see what you're saying. If it's a balance, yes. But from what I saw from yesterday, I thought that was overbearing for a 24-year-old man at a public basketball game.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like they was out in the back fingering each other.
It could turn into that.
Y'all like that.
All
Y'all
these
wild.
Dre and Michelle's running around. I'm not taking no chances with my son. So
That's JuJu. Don't you ever compare JuJu Watkins
To what?
to Drea Michelle. JuJu Watkins is probably going to be one of the best female athletes of all time.
I think you misheard me. I'm
Okay.
not saying nothing about JuJu.
Okay.
I agree that JuJu is a star.
Okay,
but
thank
from the mother's perspective, I'm protecting my son from the Drea Michelles of the world.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, because it starts with you dating JuJu. Then you break her heart. Now you're the world's villain. Look at DDG, your boy. Look how he was great. Now he got with Holly. He done broke up, and now he the worst baby daddy in the world. All of us women we don't want nothing to do with DDG. He don't deserve that, but that's how it turns out when you get in a public relationship. So if I am his mother, I'm sitting around and I'm gonna get in between,
DDG brought a lot of it on himself.
He did, but I'm just saying he gets an unfair look now. It will never be the image that he could have had because we are always going to remember you are the one that broke the Little Mermaid's heart forever. So his mama is trying to protect him from having that same thing on him when it comes to a JuJu Watkins, when it comes to a Drea Michelle. You are not about to get my son and trap him and now he got to pay you child support and his career is damaged and his image is damaged. I don't blame him. I don't blame his mama at all.
See the difference though, KeKe, is when you talk about athletes and musicians,
Mm-hmm.
you get damaged if you do something extreme, but having kids don't really damage you as long as you score touchdowns, because nobody's gonna care.
The women care, baby. The women care.
I promise you they don't.
We care and we judge. We look at Russell Wilson and give him all the praises. We look at Cam Newton and say, why you got all them broken homes?
Cam Newton not playing football no more.
They're football players.
If he was scoring touchdowns, you wouldn't care.
Yes, I would.
No, well, Cam already
women
had
don't
an
care.
interesting. Cam had an interesting. Those kids didn't just pop up, so everybody knew Cam had an interesting social life. So, but when he was the MVP of the league and he was throwing touchdowns,
Nobody cared.
Nobody really cared.
We never talked about it
Until now.
Balling.
All right.
But
It's a different look. It's a stain on your career when you have multiple families and homes. People look at you different.
No, I will
about
give
you
you that though.
They do.
Because they look at
They do.
Tyreek Hill. You gotta think about it though.
They do.
Tyreek has 10. He's having 4 kids in 1 year.
People look at him crazy.
Y'all go to the extreme. I'm just asking for the extreme. When do you stop it though? Like as a mother, when do you let your son make decisions on the women that he dates?
Never.
Okay.
When I die.
And that's when, all right, at some point, he gonna tell his mama, bag up, I got it. And he's gonna make bad decisions because he ain't got no. I would rather you let me talk and then give me the game opposed to intervene, sitting between, doing all that. Now we talking about it.
He's gonna rebel.
See, this is the first.
Mm-hmm.
We heard about it a couple times, right? We heard it. She said it in an interview, but we just think it's a mama just talking. But now that you've seen it, and now that public light is getting ready to get on it, now it's getting ready to get spicy. Now women gonna really try to shoot their shot. I can get past mama. Mama gonna turn it up. And I'm just wondering, what's the balance? I understand protecting your son, but he's grown.
Look, let me tell you something. I totally agree with everything you're saying. I know that man is gonna rebel. He gonna fall out with his mama. She gonna hate that she did this. But guess what? If I'm her, I could sleep at night knowing I did everything in my power to save you from these hoes out here. And if you don't want to be saved, and you got to deal with whatever consequences. But I know as a mother, I've done everything in my power to steer you in the right way.
I do like that. I still think it's a balance, but we can't compare a Jayden Daniels to our homies that we've seen wild out. There's a little bit more at stake in the sense of like he's generational wealth. Jayden Daniels is probably gonna get paid somewhere in about $300 million where the quarterback's getting paid. He's a superstar. He's a superstar at her, so it's a little bit more at stake. And I know,
Tone, we know athletes who make that type of money who are in the league.
But no,
no.
What you doing? You do this all the time.
We know these
you try to make. It is people that make that type of money, Zach. But there's a difference between a star that makes that type of money and somebody that's just get really good at something and they make that type of money.
I'm talking about, I know people who are all-stars who made that type of money, who parents are in their life, who don't be overbearing. $100 million contracts.
But I'm saying, there's just different. It's different.
Yeah,
Everybody's parents different. But we cannot be mad at her mama, a mama looking at her superstar son who just was a game away from the Super Bowl, the biggest event in sports, looking at him and watching all of these young talented
men. You gotta let a man be a man. He's 24. I'm not saying don't give him advice. I'm not saying don't be there. I'm not saying don't talk to him after the game. You can talk to him after the game. You can sit right there. You're there already. You sitting right there. He can't go nowhere. Without you seeing him. You already sitting next to him, but you got to sit in between them.
Yes, I
That's
do.
almost like a child. That's what I'm saying. You got to watch that.
No, I got to.
No, I thought that was
that's overbearing.
I did. I said that was a bit much. But what I'm saying is,
and that let me know that she's super overbearing.
You compare somebody that makes a lot of money to a superstar. There's a humongous difference.
There's Russell Wilson and there's everybody else.
I don't know
what do you mean?
What you're talking about.
I'm talking about you have your athletes with a clean image who gets.
He's not a superstar. Russell Wilson's not a superstar anymore.
Russell Wilson is a superstar outside of football at this point.
Oh my God! Wait, KeKe.
Yes.
You are the only person that cares about Russell Wilson as it pertains to our. Russell Wilson not moving no needles because of coach. I want to let you know this is what you've been saying this for. A million pods. You've been saying this a million pods. Russell Wilson, great player, good, had Super Bowl,
great husband,
great. But I want to let you know the only reason, like you like to say, the only reason that anybody cares about Russell Wilson now and after is because of who he has kids with.
Absolutely.
That is it. That is all. You keep bringing him up like.
You see what happened when you choose right?
No, that is right.
You see what happened when you have a clean.
Like he moving the culture on his own.
You care like, oh, Russell Wilson, a superstar. No, he not.
What I'm saying is he's the perfect example of somebody who has been in the league, who has a very clean image, okay? Yeah. And when you have a clean image, you are able to get in spaces that others cannot. So when you're looking at somebody for an endorsement deal, when you're looking for somebody to represent a big brand, you give those opportunities to people you know you can trust, who have a clean image. Not somebody with 17 baby mamas running around with broken homes and getting in court for this and in court for that, and then mess with this and that. That's the difference.
No, so, but you don't have. He don't have a.
Russell's not relevant. No. He's actually very relevant because I'm talking about him, and I don't watch sports
because of who he's with.
Absolutely,
he gets endorsement deals.
No,
he gets endorsement deals because he's with Sierra, not because of his clean image. Yes, he did the right thing with Sierra, and we respect that.
1,000 athletes,
but it's 1,000 athletes who are doing. There's 1,000 people doing good by their wives.
Like the Walter Payton Award winner. Like what are we talking about?
They don't know their wife, and they not getting no endorsement deals.
Exactly.
And they're great people.
They don't have the playing career that Russell had. Y'all acting like he didn't play great in the league.
He did.
Okay, right, exactly. So when you talk about superstars with a clean image, you can absolutely use Russell, but you're not going to look at somebody like Cam Newton and say that's a great background. And y'all should know this because y'all football fans, the NFL wants their star to look a certain way. They preach that when them boys come in the door.
That's
get your money right.
One.
Get your house in order. If you got women, if you a domestic violence and you got all these baby mamas around, the NFL don't want to mess with you like that. They're not gonna make you they guy. They're gonna pick somebody with a clean background. Look at Patrick Mahomes, great background, but his family is ruining it for him. If he don't get his daddy and his brother them in check, he gonna fumble.
Nah.
Patrick is just fine.
Image makes a big difference.
I'm not saying image don't make a difference. But guess you know what makes more of a difference in image? Sierra. That makes a bigger. That makes a bigger difference.
She has a great image.
Would
Travis
nobody
Kelce is a Hall of Fame tight end.
Yes.
Started Hall of Fame. Like had, but when he got with Taylor Swift, it's a different type of energy now around
Exactly.
him.
And that's why as a mother, I'm gonna make sure my son chooses right.
That's JuJu Watkins.
Thank you. No,
but she's stopping the race.
It ain't about JuJu.
He gonna go to the wrong.
JuJu ain't.
If I can't have JuJu Watkins, I'm getting JuJu
JuJu is in college. She's not ready for that yet. She's in college. His mother is making sure that boy stay on the right track so he don't end up like the rest of these NFL players.
Now, JuJu got bread.
I understand. I'm
Big
not disrespecting
Mama
JuJu.
needs some discernment between the hoes and a good potential
Yes, she
woman.
does. That's
She
I agree
needs
with
some
you.
discernment between that.
She got discernment because when it go bad, because they're both so young and she's still in college, when it goes bad, he's the villain forever. Because he messed up over
he could
JuJu
be
Watkins.
making his Sierra moment.
He's not. He's too young for it. He's too young.
Oh my God.
Nah, he too young.
He too young.
Nah, too low. All right.
Mama,
Speaking
stay
of,
in between your son. Stay on top of whatever you got to do to protect your son. Don't listen to them.
now, DDG claiming that Bronny James is better than Michael Jordan. Of a tweet he put out, Bronny. I just think DDG was high when he did this. Maybe Michael Jenkins, but Bronny's not better than no goddamn Michael Jordan. I don't know.
Wanted, and that's what he's talking about with DDG. DDG just want to talk. He wants us to,
He just wanted to talk.
He just wants us
He's a streamer.
He just wants us to talk about him. Like whoever says that Bronny James better than Michael Jordan, he was just talking, and then he actually went on there and tried to bag it up, talking about popularity. Man, come on, let's just stop.
I know.
I don't even want to have this conversation.
Yeah, we don't have to have it, but
have it.
DDG, stop playing, dog. We know what you're
DDG,
doing. You
knock it
can't
off.
do stuff this obvious.
Yeah,
where that like that. Don't do this obvious because we all know. Like I said, Bronny James is decent, playing great basketball at this time. But Michael Jordan, man, come on, stop playing.
Nah,
with
come
me.
on, defend him like you like to do. When I call him
I
out for
rock
just
with
saying stuff,
DDG.
but just getting on the internet because he want attention. This is the prime example of you just got on the internet because you wanted some attention today.
DDG was born in '97. Mike had won his last champion. Mike won his last championship in '97.
Oh yeah, he never saw
You
Michael
never
Jordan.
saw Michael Jordan, so don't talk about it. You don't know.
He never saw it. All right, let me play something for you guys. Let's do this. Let me make sure this is on. Okay, we're good. And yeah, let's play something for you.
In the interview, I said I get got like 4 times to cheat on me before I leave, and the internet love to be, oh my God, she's so dumb. In reality, we all done got cheated on the stage. Everybody if you really in love with you locked in, y'all been together, it's not easy to walk away. You got some women that's going to get the on. My first time is like, you hurting me. I can't believe you would do this to me. Okay, cool. We probably gonna get back together, but our relationship will never be the same. Second time is like, oh, okay, so you a cheater. Third time, I'm already cheating back. Fourth time, after though, you got to go, bitch.
I love me some Carisha.
So basically, Carisha is saying 4 times you got basically 3 strikes because on the 4th time you gone anyway. So well, yeah. What are you thinking?
I just like that she admitted to the cheat back. I always get a lot
On
of
the
flack.
3rd one.
Yeah, I always get a lot of flack for that.
But that's 3 times though, KeKe.
Yeah.
You said after the first one.
Well, yeah, but still, just want to make sure that y'all heard that part. And we talked to our friend Reginae on the Shade Room, and Reginae said 3 strikes. She give people 3 strikes. So I respect them being honest because it is hard to leave when you really in love with somebody and you want to interrupt my life because you was done one night. So I respect that, and I usually don't agree with a lot of stuff Carisha be saying, but
I'm tell you this:
she being honest.
You cheat on me,
Would you? How many times people get to cheat on you? 3, 4?
You know,
One?
she
At
got
this
it.
stage in my life,
She got a 0.
it's a no tolerance policy.
You've been pretty consistent on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty consistent on that. Thank you, Zach. I'm not playing them type of games. I like me too much at this point in my life. I love me. So like I couldn't imagine that you could find yourself somewhere else.
But you gotta realize, KeKe one of them people that's looking for a reason. so you hit her. Oh, you cheat. I was gone anyway. Let me tell you something. She gonna be back. Quick.
Baby,
You
okay.
thought it was-
Shoot, baby.
Say no more.
Looking for a reason. Zach,
Streets
would you
love
let a
me.
woman cheat on you 4 times?
I know. I
Twice?
No, I'm
Once.
not. Once is.
Be honest though, because men always like, I ain't gonna. Some men stay. Men stay more than we know.
I just can't. I would love to be able to stay. I really do wish I had that in me to that you can cheat, and I know, and I just be like, oh, it's cool. I got over it. I'm never gonna get over it. If you ever think I'm being faithful, then it would be a terrible relationship because I would cheat the rest of the relationship.
Wow.
And I'm not good at that. And I really wish I had more empathy in that space. I do wish I could give up, like go back, but I can't. I can't. I can't.
Please be honest.
I wish I could.
Tone.
It just hurts.
Please be honest.
I'm gonna be bringing it up every time you do something.
Like, okay, but
I'm never gonna trust you again.
And we feel that way too, but we still stay. Because you got to think about it. Sometimes you have kids involved. You have finances involved. You got a partner. And everything else about that person can be perfect. Everything else.
You obviously don't feel that way if you stayed. You couldn't feel the way I feel if you stayed. Because I can't. I want to stay.
Right.
But I can't.
If she cheats on me
one time
first, I can't stay.
Yeah, you was so toxic, bro. You was so toxic.
But what if she cheating back?
If she cheats back, I can say I did it. I think I've done it twice.
Well, okay, so you cheated and she stuck around.
She
cheated.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know.
But he's saying
look, if
she's getting her lick back, it's okay.
She get her lick back, and we in it. Like we in it. It's not early on. We in it because that was my last relationship. We were in it, and she cheated back, but she just kept cheating. I was just like, all right, damn, bitch.
Did you ever stop?
Yeah, I did. I was like, look, G, we got like this shit got to stop. Like we got to like
He was clean for
because
30 days.
I'm looking past. I'm like, G, I'm trying to look past this. Like you saying shit that don't even make sense. Like this, like I'm tired of we just telling each other dumbass lies. Let's just stop, dude, and just go ahead and lock in and do it because we were friends more. And I always say about this relationship particularly, we were really cool. Mm-hmm. So so I'm like, G, we just stop, fam. Like stop. And I mean, she actually, whatever she like, keep doing it. She's like, damn. But if you cheat on me out the door, like which I've had happen, where because of our lifestyles, people just assume. They assume. And that's actually happened to me twice, where they just assume you doing blah, 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 and I'm not doing shit. I'm just working.
Today.
I'm working, and they cheat, and you find out, you got to go. Because they like, what about her? Well, look, here's the phone. Take a look. That's one of my favorite things to do. Especially when I know I'm right and I ain't done nothing wrong, I'm going to be like, take a look then. If you think I'm on something, take a look. Go ahead. Go take as much as you want. Take the time you want.
I'm never saying take a look. That's wild.
Because if you're not doing nothing, if you're not doing nothing, then you just say take a look. I just
don't want to say take a look look, all I'm saying is this. Once
Jack like, take a look. Oh my God, you found out about the other bitches.
Right. See? Y'all can cheat 1,000 times, but you cannot stomach a woman cheating once.
Nah.
I can't
take your ass on somewhere.
I just can't take it. I think it's just I'm going to think like, oh, you did that and we together? It's a wrap.
But what if you did it first?
I understand that. Okay, let me think. Okay, if I did it first.
Like, be for real, y'all. Y'all think about it. Y'all together, you have money connected, house, kids, a lot to lose on the line. You're going to leave your wife over one mistake?
I don't think she would like the person that I am. I don't think she would be able to be with the person I am. Like, I want us to still be cool. Because the person that I turn into, once you've cheated on me and we in this thing and we got all this together, you ain't going to like.
Really?
Nah, you cheat on me. I gotta get the same way women. I gotta get my lick back.
Oh, my lick back is.
And I'm gonna get my lick back wild.
Wow.
If you thin and in shape, I'm getting the BBL monster out here.
But
if you a BBL monster, I'm getting. I might just cheat. If you're super chocolate, I might just find the whitest woman I can find. I'm getting my back. I'm going the total opposite of you just to fuck with you.
That's insane.
So why would
that is insane.
Why?
But y'all get mad at me for saying cheat back, promoting it for women to cheat back.
No, I agree. No, I agree. I say, ladies, get your leg back, but no, that could cause a counterpunch. You got your leg back. All right, now wait a minute. Now I got to get my leg back. Now getting the leg back never works.
Your best bet
is not to cheat.
If I cheat on you and your best bet, if you want to hurt me, is to leave, because in my mind, after you cheat back, I can justify anything else I do in my own brain, and that's scary. Like, I will justify whatever else I do.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be at peace with it within, for real, in real life.
Even though you started this cycle.
I don't care. I'm still gonna feel
and that's
okay,
toxic masculinity.
And you can go, because I'm still gonna feel okay. Now, if I cheat on you and you dip, I'm sick. It's nothing I'm gonna be begging you, pleading you, trying to get you back. And if you take me back, I will probably be on my best behavior because I will never want to feel that pain again.
Nah,
I would never.
Go ahead, Zach.
I would not want to feel that
pain.
pain and agony again because I know I hurt you. You left. I'm sick. My world is toe up about you.
Toe up.
But if you leave and if I cheat on you and then you cheat back, now I've already in my mind I'm like, oh, cool. Now I've even justified if you leave. I don't even care. It ain't even gonna hurt me the same in my mind because it is what it is. You low down anyway. That's what I'm gonna think.
She's low down, but you cheated first.
You low down anyway, because
that is crazy.
Get me back is fine. If we're in a long-term relationship,
don't get me.
Get me back. Get me back. I'm gonna play dumb because when you with your person, you know when they do something off count. You're like, wait a minute, that was weird, and then you'll bring it up. And you hear the dumbass lie. You be like, all right, I think she done got me back, and you might be mad. You might be mad. Sleep downstairs for a little while.
I can go because I didn't ask no questions. I'm not going in looking. Once you told me that lie and I didn't really quite believe it, I can do that too. I'm gonna believe your lie in my head, so it won't ruin our relationship.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? I know she bullshit. Probably did something, but you know what? I don't want to know because I know once I find out and I have the actual proof and information, I can't go. I'm toe up. It's over. I would rather just believe your lie. I will go. You can go out of town with your girls. I see that you didn't answer the phone and you called me and tell me you were asleep. I am gonna believe that you were asleep for my own sake, because I know if you tell me you was cheating and I find out you was cheating, it's a wrap.
It's all about y'all ego. That is so sad.
I'm gonna believe you. I'm like,
nobody just like I said.
I'm
ladies,
not gonna go find. I'm not gonna look for a phone.
No dude wants to think about his chick getting slammed.
Just beat down.
Some dude.
Bent over.
What y'all think we feel?
Your chick.
How do y'all think we feel?
What do you mean?
See, y'all so
Men
toxic.
come in different sizes.
Y'all are so
ladies don't.
Y'all are
Ladies
so toxic.
don't.
What?
Ladies don't.
What does that even mean?
That's a good point.
Because we think immediately
I see.
I think we think
I'm
is
slow.
some dude that probably in better shape than you, bigger than you, is
Just
sweating.
wore out. Just taking her through the ringer. Every woman got a vagina. You know what that was like.
Okay, I get it now.
Like, hell no,
He's
bro.
strong. He done picked you up, did you all type of ways.
He's like, girl, I love Tone, but I'm glad I'm in love with him. Like, what?
Johnny Long. And then the thing is, and we know if a man give you good D, he can hit it when he want.
Yeah.
That's what we know. It's like,
oh my God.
That's what it's like. If you gave him some, that means that he has access to you when he wants. In our mind, we think that he has access to you when he wants to, or whenever you can always go get it from him, and that's gonna tear us up.
That's what I did.
At least
I was with my
man,
ex. He gave a good D, and she couldn't stop taking it. That was it, I think.
Yeah, and then as a man,
You opened the door.
as a woman, you know that man had to work for that.
Y'all opened the
She
door.
opened her legs, and now she has a different place of residence.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That was low. That was very low down. But
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean, like,
you cheated first.
Yeah, exactly. And then
So
I
you
said,
started
let's
this.
chill on that.
How you gonna say let's cheat? You don't get to
Because you got your lick back.
No.
Yeah, and then
no.
because what happens is because I didn't want to put her through that, but like what Zach said, because now I'm like, okay, you want to be dumb. You want to be. I honestly thought about what Zach is saying. I thought about, okay, you want to keep telling me dumbass lies. You want to keep doing this dumb stuff. Okay, cool, bet. Now I'm in Gemini mode. I want to get my lick back. So now I'm going to do dumb stuff and lie and tell these outrageously dumbass lies about him. Like, hey, I don't know. I mean, I fell asleep in a hotel. I was too drunk. I just didn't want to come home. I was drunk. I just got a hotel. Like, why even do all of that? I took the adult way, said, hey, bro, like, you keep telling me dumb stuff over and over again. I can't go off of. I got to let you go do what you got to do.
It's crazy to me how y'all just.
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
Man.
But let's get to this before we close up, because I think we got, wait a minute, we was in here jamming today. Oh, yeah, we got 10 minutes. Shaq says on the Giving podcast that men aren't supposed to be all the way honest with women. You have to protect their feelings.
You do.
Okay, because we not all the way honest with y'all to protect y'all feelings.
Yes,
Thank you.
I want you to please protect my
I
ego.
want
Yeah,
that.
so
Am I the best you ever had? Yes.
right, you know what I'm saying?
Lie
So
to me.
like,
Don't be like, yeah, Chuck was.
Yeah.
No, Chuck way better than you. Don't tell me that. Lie. Yes, we should be protecting each other. Please.
Right.
That's the thing. I don't know why everybody like, we got to tell the truth. No, lie. Keep my ego where it needs to be. I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to, that I think everybody should lie in a relationship. White lies.
Yeah.
In a sense of just to make sure your partner feels cool.
Exactly.
Makes them feel secure.
Yes.
Baby, that food good? Mm-hmm.
And I don't want the people that, I know because there's people that listen to the podcast from my last relationship, that I don't want them to think that I have a great
Clean
amount of respect for that person. It just didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't work out.
And you
So I don't want
started
anybody to think. I just, a lot of stuff is just entertainment. So I'm going to go back, girl, he was, no, it's cool. We just got tired. I mean, so I don't want that to happen.
KeKe, what about you? Do you lie in your relationship?
No, that's probably why I ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm talking
I ain't got no
See
ring
what
or
I'm
nothing.
saying?
I talk too much.
Talk too much.
Yeah, I always got something.
I can't
to say.
stand your mom.
Nah.
Oh, God damn. Just telling the truth. No, lie, KeKe.
Nah, But I feel like my man is pretty honest. Like, he almost too honest sometimes. So, I mean, we both could lie a little bit more. It'll probably make things a lot happier around there.
But I think it's all like everybody tries to put everybody's, I guess, they want this, I don't know what to say, like it's this overall framework of how a relationship should go. You should be like this. You should be like that. No, you should be like this. And I think if you like, it just whatever works for your person.
Yeah, I saw that thing. They were like, Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats have never argued in their marriage. And they both said they never argued in their marriage. And I said, good for them.
But they lying.
But I don't want you to think that that's reality. I don't want people to go out here start thinking that if you have an argument in your relationship, it shouldn't happen because Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats
lied to the post.
Man, are y'all crazy? What they did is just keep everybody out their business. That's what they did. And y'all over here falling for it. That's all it is. Because then if the follow-up question, what y'all be arguing about? The next thing you know, they in your stuff. That's why they said, nope, we never argue. Next question. Ask him. Never argue. That's all that was. We just communicate. They gonna make it look good. But don't think that's real life. People really get on Instagram and social media and think that that's real life. You better, if you're not arguing with your partner every now and then, y'all don't love each other.
I would say
love is pain.
Oh, my God.
Damn.
Do y'all remember the old school song?
I remember what you came in and talked about your divorce, brother. Like, I don't know. You still you got some war wounds, killer.
Oh, I definitely.
My love is pain.
You definitely got some war wounds, killer.
All I'm saying is
Love is not pain. Love should not be pain.
it's pain and
not.
love.
No, it's not.
All right. That's what y'all
You just want to,
When you
damn.
exact, it's pain and love.
It's pain and love. No.
There is some aspects of love that require a little pain. You know what I'm saying? Do we think about it? We don't like to talk about it in relationships, but you can understand it a little better when you talk about different types of love. For example, let's say you love a sport. You're in love with a sport. There's pain in practicing and preparing for that sport. That's a pain. Let's say you love your child. You have to discipline that child that you love. It's painful to have to do certain things within that thing because you have some pain. So it will be elements of pain within a relationship as well. I think the reason relationships fail now is because everybody thinks it should be smooth sailing, and as soon as there's a little turbulence,
He's good.
as soon as there's a little turbulence,
Hey, you falling for? You know how to lie to some chicks,
He
boy.
do. He's smooth with it. He is smooth.
You got KeKe over here like, yeah.
there is some turbulence in a relationship.
I like, what?
But that is true. You do have to stick through some things.
You have to stick through some things.
I don't know about pain though.
Well,
like,
maybe pain isn't the word, but it doesn't.
You
It
know,
doesn't
Who are
feel
you?
good.
It don't feel good. But I don't.
Okay,
like
so people
pain.
just don't like the wording of pain because of what it triggers in their mind. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, it may not feel good all the time. We think that relationship should be this blissful moment all the way through, and if it's not, then that ain't your person. That's not true. There's going to be painful conversations about finances. It's going to be painful conversations about the people that you with. It's going to be painful conversations about what you got on. It's going to be a painful conversation about who was that in your phone. It's going to be painful conversations that may happen. and setting boundaries and framework in your relationship.
Okay, bro.
Oh, I brought that back.
He did. You did
pod.
good.
You
You
pod.
did good, little Kevin Samuels.
You pod.
He did good.
You pod. You cook it.
He did.
You cook it.
But-
All right, man. That'll do it though. First day.
So let them cheat.
First
Shut
day.
up.
First day, y'all. First day.
Ain't nobody cheating over here, baby. You cheat your ass
Oh, I
right
know.
out the door.
I
don't
told you,
got
KeKe
time.
got what? KeKe probably look up.
I thought somebody said
Oh, I thought somebody said they was cheap. I sure was about to go.
I've been waiting.
Oh,
Boy, I'm going to go to Houston. I'm booking Houston right now.
she got a cruise
That's so funny.
on layaway right now. She 2 payments away. I'm with you.
We going to
That's
know
so
if Keke
funny.
takes some back-to-back trips to Houston. We know it. Something ain't going right. She outside.
Oh.
That's funny.
All right, final thoughts, man, on the first day of the potting of 3 days.
See y'all tomorrow.
Okay.
That's the only
That's
my
crazy.
final thought.
That's crazy to say, see you tomorrow.
It really
It
is.
is crazy.
Well, we're going to see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the next day.
All right, with that being said, what more can we say?